Gerald Lucas here with another installment of Ask Gerald, where you get your real estate questions answered. Today's question comes from Dominic, and Dominic writes from Woodbridge, New Jersey. Dominic writes, should you factor potential weather events like floods and wildfires into how much you pay for a home? Well, property level climate risk scores rate a home's vulnerability to climate events and climate issues like wildfires and floods and wind and heat and air quality. And there are many real estate websites that directly integrate these climate risk scores into their property listings. And those scores can affect home buyer behavior and home prices. So for example, a high credit risk score could reduce home buyer demand and home values. And the way that these climate research companies or climate scoring companies come up with these scores is they create models that forecast climate event risks 30 years into the future, because most mortgages are 30 years in length. And insurance companies use these climate risk scores to determine which homes and which properties they will insure and at what price. The issue is that different models come up with different conclusions about the same property. So it's important to bear in mind that these scores are just forecasts. They're a data point. They're not a verifiable fact. But to your question, the more information that you have about a property before you buy it, the better. However, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to predict weather events 30 years into the future. So, thanks for your question, Dominic. For more real estate tips and information, visit my blog at geraldlucas.com. I'm Gerald Lucas, and I'll see you again soon.